Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 10. I believe, episode 10 of Let's 100% The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered, also known as just Oblivion Remastered. I don't even think it has The Elder Scrolls 4. Can you believe it? They dropped The Elder Scrolls 4. So important. Maybe they didn't, actually. I don't really know. Actually, let's see. If we go back, Champion of Cyrodiil. I don't know. Yeah. No, I guess it says it on that little switcher thing down there. There's so many settings on the PS5, I don't even know what they do. What is half of this stuff down here? I don't know. I just like playing video games. Anyways, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are Vaurelius, and yeah, there was a patch. As far as I understand, there was a patch, and I haven't looked at the patch notes yet, but you can see our dude actually has... God, that mace looks so good and shiny. Yeah, he actually has his weapons and armor, which is great, or his weapons, because, yeah, up until now, he was kind of just going like that. So, yeah, I don't know what the patch did, but hopefully, do we not have... Oh, that's right. Yeah, we came over to Anvil, which we have... Oh, that does feel better. Oh, wait. That looks really good. Wait, what? I don't want to get my hopes up just yet, but honestly, the performance looks really nice. Yeah, I'm not sure if they updated that or not. If they did, good on you, because that's literally, if they did that, this would be a perfect game. As far as I've seen anyways so far. So anyways, yeah, we're coming to Anvil, ladies and gentlemen, which I suppose is where we are currently, yes, because we need to do the Fighters Guild. Which is great for our character because he's definitely a fighter. He has some martial experience. He's an Imperial. I think Imperials get, you know, blade and stuff like that. So, Anvil, yeah, let's take a look at it. It's looking great. One of my favorite cities in all of Oblivion. I love Anvil. It's very much like a kind of port town, dock town, you know, a little piratey, a little tiny bit. There's so many cool things in Anvil, including in the top left, the pilgrimage, which is going to be quite the interesting side quest to go on. So, yeah, let's walk over here. There is a little pond, which I always really liked how this pond looked. It looks so good, plus that statue there. I don't even know who that is. Who is that? Is it just a mermaid? I wonder if that mermaid, like, has a name or anything. Anyways, whenever you find a pond of water, yoink, you're gonna typically find a Nirnroot plant. And as I have mentioned, you're gonna need a lot of Nirnroot. By the way, I love the armor clinking. It feels so like, I don't know, more like... God, look at this game. I know I say it every episode, but look at this game, man. I can't believe... Anyways, yeah, whenever you find a body of water, make sure to look for a Nirnroot. There's typically at least going to be one Nirnroot. Also, you're going to need a ton of them for a particular quest. So grab all of them that you can find. Anyways, into the Fighters Guild. We got Rhino. We've got Fighters Guild Porter. Yo, what's up, dude? It's so funny. These guys always look fully decked out, even though they're just like unnamed NPCs, basically. We got Vigdis. And then I think we'll head up and get right into it. We got the Fighters Guild Dining Hall.
How are you?
Fantastic. Hello. Thanks for asking.
Good.
Why does it not say certain people's names? Is it when they're like in a conversation? I'm pretty sure we have to still find... Yeah, let's go into the company offices. We're looking for somebody else here. They might be up here. Ooh, I'm excited to see this character and how they look now. Azan, who's eating literally nothing. He's taking air from his greaves and eating it. You okay, bud?
I'm Azan, head of the Anvil Fighters Guild chapter. An advanced blunt weapons trainer.
Cool. I am Vaurelius. All right. So this is one of the leaders of the Fighters Guild, but specifically in Anvil. So first of all, and like I said, we're going to take in everything. I want to see the new lines. I want to hear the new lines. That, you know, my playthroughs are very deliberate. And I know that's in this world where everything is so rapid. You know, that's not for everybody, but it's what I like doing, right? So I want to, you know, hear what they have to say about Anvil. Can you tell me anything about Anvil?
Our Fighters Guild chapter here is big, primarily because we're a training center, which earns us each a good living.
Okay, I wanted to get some info on, you know, Anvil itself, but all right, that's fair. So, we're not going to be able to advance just yet, but does he really not say anything except for the contract? Also, yeah, we've heard about an Anvil Chapel attack here in town. Do you know anything about that Anvil Chapel attack?
The prophet speaks true.
This is the start of something terrible. I can feel it in my bones.
Fair enough. I don't know if that's like an Azan thing or just a random NPC thing, but okay. I'm looking for a contract. Vanilla Wonton told me you'd have one.
A contract for you? I think I've got something that suits your experience. Arvina Phyllis has some problem with rats in her house.
Can you tell me any more about these rats?
Yes, rats. I'm sure she can explain it to you better than I. She lives here in Anvil. Go and talk to her. Good luck.
Thank you, sir. Quest added a rat problem.
Go take care of the rats, then talk to me.
Oh yeah, we want to talk about the Prophet too, because the Prophet ties in with the Anvil Chapel attack. Spoiler alert, that is the first major DLC released for Oblivion. The Pilgrimage slash Prophet slash Anvil Chapel attack. All that relates to, yeah, the first, Jesus Christ. Hello? The hell? All that relates to the first major Oblivion DLC. There's a lot of Oblivion DLC. Some of it is like, you know, player home stuff, weird little things. But there's also major quest content. Dude, I cannot tell you. Oh my god, I am so excited for the Shivering Isles. Like, we're going to build up to it. But I'm just saying, like, I am unbelievably excited for that. Azan has told me of a contract in Anvil with Arvina Thalis. I should speak to her about a problem with rats in her basement. Why is there not... I don't think... Yeah, I didn't think we had a quest mark. Okay, it's over here. So yeah, this is a reference, I believe, to just Morrowind, right? And I'm wondering if it actually came out before Morrowind, in Arena or Daggerfall. Because in Morrowind, there's literally a quest just like this in the Fighter's Guild. So I think this is a direct reference. Oh, yeah, actually, because this one changes certain things, as we will see. So we just missed her here. Where did she go? Ma'am, I don't mean to disturb you. I'm looking for Arvina Thalis. Your house is like a labyrinth. What the hell? Hello?
You must be from the Fighters Guild. Good. I have a problem. It has to do with the rats in my basement.
There's another new voice line, or another new voice actress, or new voice lines, we'll call it. Tell me more about these rats, ma'am.
That's right. Rats. In my basement. And something has been killing them. It's horrible. My poor babies. You must do something. I don't know what I'd do without them. Their little pink noses, their scaly little tails. Oh, please get to the basement and find out what's happening.
Yeah, these new voice lines are so good. So that's the big twist, is that actually the rats are her pets. And it's like, oh my god, rats as pets. But that's really funny, because I've had many rats as pets, and they're fantastic, phenomenal pets. So I totally get it. Although they're quite big in Oblivion, so I don't know about that. Do you know anything about Anvil? I'm new here.
You can't imagine the fuss some people make. My rats are no problem for anyone.
Fair enough. I just want to learn about the city.
Please save my little rats.
All right, ma'am. I'll get right down there and see what's going on. Don't worry about it. Okay, so we've got this new maze, Caliban's Grim Retorte. The Grim Retorte. Which is a pretty darn good weapon, if I remember correctly, although I typically don't use blunt. However, oh my god, that's actually terrifying. That's slowly stalking. Whoa, look at the little effects on this mace here. Starving mountain lion. Back, beast! Oh wow, one hit. One hit kill. I wonder if it's because it was starving. I've killed a mountain lion in Arvina Thalis' basement. They must be sneaking in through a hole in the wall somewhere. I should tell Arvina what happened. We'll take a look at this guy, too. He's got a lion pelt. You do need a pelt for something, but I'm forgetting what... Oh, that's right. Okay. I forgot about that. So, yes, you do want to start getting pelts, FYI. There is a player home DLC where, if I remember correctly, the pelts will come in handy. So make sure to collect the pelts if you can, although they do weigh a lot, if I remember correctly. Also, take a look at that. Looks like the lion may have been able to get inside through there. Let's take a look at the rats here, too. Man, they're looking pretty. Yeah, they're very, very bristly, which is weird, because you would think the ones in Skyrim would be more bristly, right? I don't think Cyrodiil is as cold and frigid as Skyrim. I mean, it's obviously definitely not as cold and frigid, so you would think, like... You would think the rats would be more like normal rats, as opposed to having big, woolly, you know, hides to them. But what do I know? Hello?
What have you found? Did you take care of my babies? What was going on down there?
Okay, relax, ma'am. It was a mountain lion.
A mountain lion? In my basement? But how? Oh, that's not possible. How did it happen? Oh, what if there are more? What if it wasn't alone? Where there's one, there will be more. Find Pinarus Inventius. He's a hunter and knows this area inside and out. He'll know what to do.
Okay, relax, ma'am. I'll take it from here. Thank you. Everything will be okay.
Please, go find Pinarus. And those mountain lions.
Will do. All right, so, yeah, this, there was a very funny meme that I saw. So many, like, so much content being created for this game, obviously. But there was a really funny meme featuring this particular NPC, I do believe. Door to Pinarus Inventius's house. Surprised he's a hunter. Sounds like he would have made a better, inventor. Nah, saying? Okay.
What can I do for you?
Well, you could probably, for yourself, take that shield out of your midsection. That doesn't look very pleasant.
Pinarus Inventius, hunter, woodsman, and marksman at your service.
Why are you just staring off at... Oh, he looked up there for a sec. Okay. Why are you just staring off into the distance? My eyes are over here, a little bit to the right, but all right. Oh, what does he train? I'm assuming marksman?
Good that you want to get better.
Yeah, marksman, because he's a hunter. Alrighty. Well, have you heard anything about this prophet?
Sure. Go down to the chapel and you can't miss him. He'll be the one outside, ranting at passers-by.
Ranting and You can tell us more about this?
Sure.
Oh, interesting. That's really weird. So the first one didn't give us anything, but the second one gave us the pilgrimage quest. Odd. There's a mountain lion attacking a woman nearby, or at least her rats.
Mountain lions? Here. Odd. If they're around, I can find them. Come with me. A hunt will do us good and maybe make that old nut feel better.
What old nut? I didn't mention anybody. I mean, I did in roleplay, but yeah, not in the actual line here.
Let's go hunting.
Although I guess it makes sense, because yeah, we just literally said mountain lion. I guess roleplay-wise, our character would have said everything to this guy, right? All right, let's go. Where the heck did he go? Looks like he's behind his house somehow. How did he get back here? Oh, he took the back way. Take the long way round, bam, ba-dam, bam, down, take the long way round. Okay, and while we're following Pinarus, which if I remember correctly takes forever. This guy, again, the walking things in Oblivion, the walking quests where you have to like tail somebody for like 1,000 years, they are very long. New topic 8 and 1? 8 and 1? What is that? That sounds like a new quest too. I don't remember that. 8 and 1. Ooh. Because that's a reference to the Aedra, I do believe, by the 9, right? Because there's 8 Aedra, but then Talos ascended from a normal human into an Aedra, which I'm always forgetful of the lore. But yeah, that's what that's about. I don't remember the 8 and 1. I'm excited because there is another deluxe edition quest, but I don't believe it's that. In fact, maybe we can ask this guard about it.
What can I do for you?
Hi! Do you know about... He does not know about the 8 and 1. Never mind. Goodbye. All right, so yeah, as we're traveling with Pinarus here, he's going to travel for forever. The performance is still stuttering a little bit, so I'm not sure if that really did anything, but man, oh man, I hope that gets patched. It would really be nice to have this, like, completely smooth. But anyways, yes, question of the episode is, have you seen Sinners / are you going to see Sinners? The new film by... name that I'm forgetting currently. The guy that did Black Panther, and I think Black Panther 2, and Creed, which I never saw, the boxing film spin-off of Rocky, right? So, yeah, have you seen Sinners? We just saw it last night. Oh my god, it was phenomenal. Like, man, I saw the trailer, and I really didn't get that hyped for it. It looked okay. Whoa!
If they're out here, they'll be in this area. I can't imagine there are more than 4 of them. Let's take care of this.
Gotcha. Yeah, they're right there, brother. Like, watch out, dude, because oh my god, there's a veritable, like, squad of them here. Jeez Louis. What's happening? Starving mountain lion? He's just, like, not even attacking.
You pathetic worm!
Okay, don't call them pathetic. I mean, they're hungry, ultimately. Man, I do not remember these being so, Whoa, everything feels like we're in slow motion right now. What is happening? Okay, come on. You got this, man. They're starving.
I think that'll be all of them. Can't imagine more in this area. You can go tell Arvena this is all taken care of. Good hunting.
And also to you. Yeah, so mountain lions, which again, remember, we want to get their pelts, which actually, this is probably a really good opportunity to get their pelts. And we are at 335 out of 425, so we're good. Because there is a player home that, yeah, you're going to need a lot of pelts, if I remember correctly. I think this guy was in the meme. It's basically... I believe it's him, although he looked different, so I'm not sure if it's the same NPC, but there was a mountain lion literally frozen, jumping to attack him in the background, and he was like, have you seen any mountain lions around here? Might have been a different NPC, but I figured it was from this quest, because obviously, yeah, you deal with the mountain lions. That was hilarious. Anyways, yeah, have you seen Sinners? Oh my god, it was phenomenal. Yeah, like I said, the trailer did not really excite me all that much. It seemed like just a typical, like, vampire movie. I was unfamiliar with the director's work, although I have seen Black Panther, which was definitely a better Marvel film for sure. Anyways, man, oh man, I don't want to spoil anything about it, and I'm not going to, but if you're looking for a good film to see and you like, well, I don't think it's much of a... I guess I won't say anything about it. It's a very interesting film, and I definitely recommend it.
You've got to take care of those mountain lions.
Okay, relax. They're dead. The mountain lions are dead, ma'am.
You think you've gotten rid of them all? You do? Well, you haven't. There's one in my basement right now. Go get it.
Oh my god, you got it, ma'am. I'll be down there in a second. Sorry. Okay, another mountain lion. What the heck is happening here, man? You wouldn't think there would even be this many mountain lions in one specific spot. Doesn't seem like it would fit their migration tendencies. I know mountain lions don't migrate. You know what I mean. Hey, stop that! Stop that! Why won't you? Oh, I think I just killed the rat by accident. Whoopsie. I've killed the second mountain lion in Arvena Thalos' basement. I should tell Arvena. I definitely just killed that rat by accident. Yep, we're gonna take that too. Look at all the, oh, we're getting drained. Oh, we're draining its, yeah, whatever this, this blunt weapon does. Yeah, I really like the effects, man. They really, like, took a risk with kind of updating how everything looks, but I really dig it. I honestly, it's a very ethereal looking game now. Atmospheric. Hello.
Thank the gods you killed that thing. Oh, this is ridiculous. Someone's out to get me, to get my poor babies. I'll bet it's that Quillweave next door.
What can you tell me about Quillweave, ma'am?
She's the one. She's never liked me or my sweet little pets. I know it's her. I've even seen her sneaking around in back of my house at night. She thinks she's so smart. She and all the other women. I'll show her. I want you to keep an eye on her. Find out what she's up to.
Man, the new voice acting is so good. Like perfectly casted so far as I can tell.
Please save my little rats.
Well, yeah, ma'am, I regret to inform you, one rat did get killed, definitely by the mountain lion. The mountain lion was the one that killed the rat, and obviously that's just a risk. It's a rat risk. It's an RR, as we call it in the business, so I'm sorry about that. I don't think you can hear me at this point. I'm already on the street. Anyways. All right, so we got to go investigate Quillweave, which definitely, I guess, kind of sounds like an Argonian. Not really. Quillweave, I don't think is much of an Argonian name. And it looks like she just opened something. I think I just heard an whoa! She just jumped down from there? I think she did. Hi!
My name's Quillweave. I've had some success selling stories about the lives of the lower and criminal classes.
You what? I don't remember that about her. She trains as well.
You've got a lot to learn.
Which is acrobatics. Oh, she's only got 29 gold. Man, you're not much of a trainer, I don't think. What skill are you? Apprentice. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I just realized acrobatics. So you actually still jump higher in Oblivion, which is weird because it feels very much like Skyrim where your movement is sort of limited. But acrobatics and athletics would mean that that's not the case. Do you know anything about these mountain lions appearing, Quillweave?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not sure what you're accusing me of, but don't do it without any proof.
That's fair enough. Now, because this is still highlighted, she's got more to say about it. So we're going to persuade her. And we can also use the voice of the Emperor, but we might as well increase our speechcraft when we can. So once again, learning teachable moment here. Basically, if you want to increase anybody's disposition. Now, in the old game, You just have to get that number in the middle to 70. Once you do that, you never have to raise it higher. I guess it'll affect mercantile prices and whatever, but it doesn't really matter. You just want to get that 47 to 70, and then they'll tell you everything, basically. So once again, we're going to hit start. And then, oh, there was also a trick, by the way. And I'm not sure if it still works, but basically, if I remember correctly, you could have your weapon wielded, and then that would lower everybody's disposition by 10 points. And then you could do this wheel, and then stow your weapon, and then there... Is that lowering? I thought it didn't... Oh, God, I'm literally in the middle of this. And then their disposition would rise up by 10, basically, when you do that. Just as a heads up. All right, so she hates boast... Yeah, it's really hard to tell now. She hates boast and coerce. So again, we just want to make this smallest wedge here, now represented by one line, on the two that she hates. So there.
Blah,
and,
blah, blah. What a bore. That's
let's
great.
see. There and there.
Oh, please.
And then obviously we're like back to where we started because I didn't realize we were actually in the minigame at that point in time. So again, bam, bam, and bamity bam.
I like you too.
Now, you can increase the efficiency if you're paying attention to what she loves and likes and trying to leave the rest of the pie wheels, the rest of the pie segments on the best stuff. But honestly, that complicates things. It's better to literally just focus on getting the smallest line onto the, ones that she hates, basically. So, bam, 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 bam.
That's great.
And then obviously the faster you're doing it too, the less it'll degrade in the middle, so... Yeah, you just want to get good at it. Okay, so unfortunately, she's locked at 67. So she's not going to tell us because it's most likely going to be a 70 check there. But what we can do is use the voice of the Emperor power. Bloop.
Well met.
And now that raises her disposition by 30, taking it up to basically 97, I do believe. Now, do you know anything about the mountain lions?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, that's what I was thinking because I was like, I don't think she even tells you this. It's weird. Sometimes I guess it glitches because she said the same line even though the game is telling me she has more to tell me.
Bye.
But that's fine. All right, so did we get a quest update for that? Arvana now believes that her neighbor Quillweave, watch Quillweave, and see what she's doing. I should not let Quillweave see me though, lest she get suspicious. So we're gonna, we gotta watch her at nighttime. So we're gonna hang out behind here. We're not very stealthy. And then, she's got her neighbor back over there where she's has access into that other house. So let us wait. 3:46 p.m. This will be 7:46, 8:46. We'll wait until 8 o'clock. We'll see if she gets up to any no good stuff at 8 o'clock at night. Almost 9. Let's see. So she's outside. Whenever it's a green quest marker at the top there, that means that they are in the same area as you. If it was red, that would mean she would be inside of a location. Oh, I was going to say she might be able to see me there. I'm going to open up this wooden gate. Oh, she's definitely, look at her schmoovin'. She is definitely on the move there. Wow, we are getting a mega detected. Who's detecting me? I don't think it's her because she's like really far off and also looking in a different... Is she detecting me? Okay, luckily it didn't really matter. I've seen Quillweave leaving meat outside Arvana Thalos' house. This must be what is attracting the mountain lions into town and into Arvana's basement. I should confront Quillweave. Hey! Stop right there, criminal scum!
Yes. What can I do for you?
I saw you outside Arvana's house.
You what? Well, I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. I would never go skulking about. Fine, you've got me. I figured if I left some rotten meat outside, the nasty little things would come out, and the guards would take care of them.
Yeah, and you were literally skulking. You were mid-skulk. What are you trying to do with these mountain lions?
Mountain lions? In her basement? I just wanted to lure her vermin outside. I didn't mean to hurt anyone, except the rats. Please, don't tell her. And if you can keep this our little secret, I can make it worth your while. There's a bit about acrobatics I can teach you. Give it some thought.
And what would... Quest updated wrap up. What would Vaurelius do here? It's tricky, because I'm playing this guy in a certain way. Know any rumors?
For someone who drinks so much, Hall's Ropes Faster is in peak physical condition. You could learn a lot from him.
Yeah, probably, because I'm sure he's like using those biceps constantly. Bye. Goodbye. So then here we've got venison. I thought that was unique because I like to collect all the unique things, even if it's like, you know, rat meat or what is it, you know, rat bait or whatever. But no, that's just venison, which is, I think somebody told me in my stream that venison was like multiple types of meat. Because when I hear venison, I think of deer meat specifically, but apparently venison is other stuff. It's just like game meat in general. I don't know. There was like something about that. I'm not a hunter. IRL. Never hunted. What else?
So, did you follow her? She's behind it, isn't she? Tell me what you found out.
Oh my gosh. I love her voice. She's so, like, demanding. Okay. So what would our character do here? I think our character, Vaurelius, honestly has a compulsion to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. He's a very, like, he's a truthful character. So this is an outright lie, even though it might cause more strife, but Quillweave was behind it.
I knew it! That swit. Oh, I'll get her. You just wait. Must have taken some fast talking to get her to confess. Maybe I can teach you a little bit more about how to talk to people. And of course, here's the payment for the contract. Thank you.
Oh, that's right. So you get Speechcraft. Quest completed rat problem. Your Speechcraft skill increased. It's weird that it says that in the top left. And 200 gold. Not bad. Not bad. Know any rumors?
The Mythic Dawn have been leaving notes in Talos Plaza. I hope no one believes their lies.
Leaving notes in What is this? Bro, did they add like a bunch of new Okay, so here's the thing, right? Earlier episodes, I titled them like, did they add new quests? Because I was genuinely curious, and I didn't realize at the time some of the stuff was deluxe edition, right? So then eventually I realized, okay, so we have deluxe edition quests, and they added like 2 new quests. Fair enough, right?
You too.
Goodbye. But now, in this particular episode, I'm getting like 2 other things that I don't know about. The 8 and the 1, which I don't remember. And I could just be misremembering. But then that right there, burning a trail or whatever the heck, I have no idea what that is. Like, did they add other stuff? If you know in the comment section below, I would like to not know, because I obviously want to get surprised here. But man, oh man. Because that's the thing, again, with the Demon Souls remake, which I loved. By the way, where are we going? What opens the quest journal? I guess there's no shortcut to it. What is this? What is this? Burning trail. Man, oh man, I'm getting like more. I'm so surprised. Okay, wait, so why do we not have like a rat problem? She also taught me a bit about Speechcraft, so you can get Speechcraft or acrobatics, by the way. Okay, so I guess we'll go back to Azan then. Now, there are multiple chapters. Ooh, I like that Mages Guild icon. Is this the Mages Guild? Yeah. Oh, they don't even have, oh, they do have this sign out there. Was that little eye thing there, always there? The Eye of Magnus? Is that what it is? I don't know the extended Elder Scrolls lore. I don't know if you know this, but I'm not the lore guy. Anyways. Yeah, I'm getting excited now, like, because if they added...
I see you.
Hi!
Margaret knows more about
if they added multiple quests, not just the deluxe edition pre-order stuff or whatever.
Hi there.
That's really, really exciting. I did not think that they were going to do that. Because that's what I was saying with the Demon Souls remake. Like, I loved it. It was phenomenal. But they specifically only added, like, basically one little bonus thing. And there was a lot they could have done to kind of improve the experience. Because Demon Souls is a little bit rough around the edges. But,
Greetings,
yeah, so I'm excited. I think if you have the opportunity, you should add new stuff.
Well met.
Well met. All right, I guess we'll see if we get an advancement. Am I able to advance yet, sir?
You've done well so far. I hereby promote you to apprentice. Good luck.
Excellent. Apprentice Fighters Guild. God, it's so weird getting trophies and achievements again. Reached apprentice rank in the Fighters Guild. All right. Know anything about that prophet out there?
You should listen to him preach. He may sound crazy at first, but the longer you listen, the more sense he makes.
Fair enough. Are there any new contracts, sir?
Looking for more work, eh? Good. Got a contract for you. I'd like you to go talk to Norbert Lels, here in Anvil.
What can you tell me about Norbert Lels?
He runs Lels Quality Merchandise here in Anvil. He's been having problems with break-ins, though, and he's hired us to put a stop to it.
Gotcha. And we've seen that guy before, the unfortunate shopkeeper.
Greetings,
Oh, man. Yeah, we need to find somebody, because it said new topic.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
What do you want?
Yeah, so whenever Oblivion says new topic, you can typically ask certain people about said topic, right? It said new topic 8 and 1, which I do not remember. I feel like I would have remembered that. So we got to find somebody that we can ask about the 8 and 1. And I don't know if it's specifically an anvil thing or what. And then that Burning Trail. This is new too, I'm like 99.9% sure. Like, I've played Oblivion to the point where, you know, if something is new, I feel like I'm going to notice it because it sounds new to me. I know that sounds stupid, but you know what I mean. Anyways, back to Anvil. We're literally in Anvil. I don't know why I was thinking we were literally... I was literally thinking that we were in Coral for a second. I don't know why. There's a little bit of, like, there's a big tree in Coral, and I feel like in Anvil as well. Anyways, all right, so we've seen this guy before. Here's the outside. And again, we're trying to save up money to max out Dunbarrow Cove. Super good to get early. Wooden door to Lel's quality merchandise. And I think we literally perused this guy's wares before, didn't we?
Welcome. Greetings. Welcome to Lel's quality merchandise. We have a wide range of goods to suit your needs.
What up, Failer?
And perhaps you saw the sign outside? A slight mistake, you know. Bit of bad luck there. So, what can I do for you?
Bit of bad luck. Now I'm curious what that means. I don't even know what that means. Also, his eyes are incredibly pinched. Very, very close together. Tell me about yourself, Norbert.
I am Norbert Lels. How may I help you?
Right, I knew that. I was... Okay. I've heard you had some problem with break-ins.
I've lost a great deal of merchandise over the last few months. I keep replacing it, but they keep stealing it. New locks on the doors be damned. They always come at night after I've gone to bed. Maybe a mage transports them inside. You can just stay in the shop overnight. Good luck. I'm going to wait at the Flowing Bowl until this mess is settled. I know I can trust you to keep the place safe.
Do you? We literally just met, but all right. Also, you're talking about apparitions, man, or apparitions. What do they call it in Harry Potter, where they apparate inside of a place? Anything else you could tell me about the break-ins?
As I said, I'll need you to stop these thieves from breaking into my store. It only seems to happen at night.
Fair enough. All right, I'll do my best, Norbert.
You too.
Goodbye. Goodbye. All right, so what does he want us to do? I think we're just supposed to wait here, right? I've spoken to Norbert Lels, who says he has had break-ins at his store almost nightly. The store tonight and catch the crooks in the act. So we'll just chill here for a second. New Doomstone series. Oh, is that the sequel to Hearthstone? The Black Horse Courier. Quillweave plans new Doomstone cycle? What? Oh, that's right. She literally wrote, she just told us she wrote about this. I never knew that this was tied to this. Interesting. Okay, it's a little bit too long for my taste. I am curious, though. I kind of do want to read all the issues of the Black Horse Courier. All right, so what time is it? Showtime! Turd ass, 10:37 p.m. So, yeah. A little secret, when you wait an hour, that typically will spawn in things, right? So I think we'll wait 1 hour until 11:41 p.m. See if anything happens.
What's that?
Well.
Oh, they're just going right into it. All right. Whoa. God, this combat looks so good, man. So much better. Okay, that guy's dead. We got Storm the Burly here. Let's switch back over to Heal Inner Wounds.
Let's get this over with. Show me what you've got.
Oh, God. I'm trying to jump over, but I can't. Okay, Storm the Burly. We got a Dark Elf back there, too. Ooh. Oh!
Am I supposed to be impressed?
I'm not trying to impress anyone. I'm just trying to stop some evildoers. Okay. Who are you calling a pathetic worm? Tranus. Lorano. I don't know how I know your name, but I just know it. It's entered my mind. God, I love how this combat looks, man. It's so like... This is a great example of just, like, changing the visual effects. Like, really makes it feel like a new game. It's crazy, because we're basically doing the same stuff. But, like, just all the different... it might be a lot for some people, and I get that, too. But, like, the absorbing effects and everything, it just feels so different. It's crazy. Okay, well, we killed 3 people. There I go, kill it again. I've taken care of the crooks breaking into Norbert Lell's store. I should speak with the shopkeeper himself. All right, then let's heal up a little bit. Let's take a look at these failers. Dranus Lorano, who we have Dranus his life away. That didn't really work, but you know what I mean. I was thinking of, oh god, let's get him away from the fire before his body catches. I was thinking of throwing him into the fire, but we're gonna be hardcore RPing, baby. Storn the Burly. And indeed, Burly was he. He's got some gold. Also, let's take a look at his weapons, because when he swung his sword, it did do a little animation, but I guess that was just him literally swinging. Guide to Anvil, and then there's one more body over here. Ainvia, who has 5 gold. Let's take a look at their weapons, too. Yeah, sometimes the weapons are part of the loot, and other times they're not. But they just have standard stuff. Okay, so it looks like Norbert Lels is probably in his house, I would assume. Also, we have a level up. I gotta remember that, because we do want to get to level 10. It's gonna be something... Oh my god! Dude, it's like every time I think about what awaits us in this playthrough, it's so exciting. Like, not only because there's stuff I just haven't done in forever that I love, which I won't even say for anybody that is playing and watching this for the first time, but
hi there.
The things that I have done
Vinicius
recently,
is good with his fists.
that too, just to see how they look differently.
I've seen him in action.
Hi.
Were you able to take care of my problem with break-ins?
Yes, I stopped the criminals. They indeed broke in, and I killed 3 people.
You've gotten them? Wonderful. But their names are familiar to me. All of those men have worked for me. Amazing. I even trusted them to open up the shop in the mornings. I can't imagine what turned them to a life of crime. Sad. Well, here's your payment.
I don't know, man. I wonder if there's any subtext to that. What turned them into a life of crime? I'm not sure. I guess they just didn't like you. It would be cool if they had kind of a note on them that kind of gave the, you know, we're so tired of Noel, but we're gonna steal from him to make it even, blah, something like that.
Take care.
Mix it up.
All right, bye.
They say that when you
We can also
murder
get a
someone,
bed here
the
and
Dark
rest and level
Brotherhood
up,
comes to you in your
actually.
sleep.
Main Lord.
Welcome to the Flowing Bowl. I'm Mainlorn. My twin's name is Cainlorn. How to tell us apart? I'm in brown. He's in blue. Simple, really.
Okay, you wear the same clothes every single day. Is that what you're saying to distinguish yourselves? Which, by the way, Sinners, there's like a set of twins in that film, which basically, yeah, did the same thing. One had kind of red and one had blue to kind of distinguish them a bit. Anyways, oh, you don't even work here. Okay.
Good day.
Good
Bye.
news from Kvach for a change. The last
Who's
of the
this?
Daedra have been
Who
driven out.
is the proprietor at this inn?
Velwyn Benerus is trying to
We can
sell
just
off
go
Benerus
to
Manor.
Dunbarrow Cove.
Hopefully.
How are you
I'd
today?
like to.
Clean
Who's the?
matters.
Is it you?
Great.
Safe travels.
New topic,
care.
Velwyn
Good
Benerus.
day.
Yeah, that's
It's
where I
you.
thought this. That's where I thought this was.
How are you?
Is it like you?
Welcome to the Flowing Bowl. I'm Cainlorn, the one in blue. My twin Mainlorn is the brown one. Can we rent you a bed?
Oh, they did. It's that same Max Goof voice. I really gotta know this guy's name so I can stop calling him Max Goof. Anyways, same exact voice actor, which is funny. Yes. Oh, he's doing the thing where like he's not in the spot he needs to be to sell us the bed,
You too.
basically.
It's you.
Okay. Yeah, I need you guys. It's great to like, you know, talk with your patrons and everything. That's all well and good.
On you.
Oh, thank you so much. All right, let's get the hell out of here. These people aren't even offering me a bed. Ridiculous. Terrible service. 0 stars on Google reviews. Alrighty. Well, yeah, we also are literally a part of the Fighters Guild, so I suppose we will simply go back. Well, it's weird that it just ends the quest, too. They don't really tell you to go back to the Fighters Guild. I feel like they used to do that, right? Didn't they kind of divert you back to the Fighters Guild? But now you have to manually go back each time. Anyways, yeah, let me know again in the comment section below. Have you seen Sinners, or are you going to see the film Sinners? I loved it. I cannot recommend it enough. It was so freaking good. There are sequences in that film that I was just sitting there in shock. There is a particular sequence. I am not even going to deign to spoil it for anybody because you need to see it. Involving music. There's multiple, because music is a huge theme in the film. Oh my god, it was one of the coolest sequences I've ever seen in any film ever. It was so awesome. I went into that film not knowing what to expect, although I was seeing that it was getting super good reviews. And I walked out of that just flat out surprised at how much I loved it. So, again, can't recommend it enough. Let me know what you think in the comments. Or if you're going to see it, or if you're not going to see it, or if you don't have any interest in it, that's okay too. We need to find a bed, ultimately. Door to Fighters Guild. Aren't we literally in the Fighters Guild? Door that has a locked, very easy lock. Where does this room go? We're literally in the Fighters Guild.
Can I help
So
you,
that's
brother?
the downstairs training room. Yeah, I'm just looking for a bed, man. Can I use this bed? It's owned. I'm assuming this bed is owned too, and this one. Is there not a bed for me? I'm a Fighters Guild member too. What the heck? Roofy, Lenzi, Sten the Ugly, and Herwin. All right, let's wait, I guess. We're going to wait 7 hours. The game does not want me to use one of these beds. I'm assuming these beds in this common room is available for everybody. I would bet.
Hello there.
Hi! Oh, my God. Okay. Anyways, we're going to sleep for 3 hours, do a little power nap, level up to level 8, I do believe. Let's see here. You have ascended to level 8. The secret does seem to be hard work, yes, but it's also a kind of blind passion, an inspiration. Once again, 5 strength, and then we're going to go... Again, we can do 4 points for luck, because it does affect everything, but I don't even know how important that is. The game's not particularly hard, but as many people pointed out, if you up the difficulty to 1 level higher, it does get, like, ludicrous a little bit, and people are wanting... I'm hearing people are wanting to balance it out. So yeah, we're going to go speed, and then we're going to go agility. Doesn't really matter because all these things help us, and eventually we will be able to max everything out as well. Herwin, excuse me, Azar.
Well met.
Well met. I don't think we get an advancement immediately. Am I able to advance, sir?
I'm sorry. You're not yet ready for a promotion. Keep completing contracts and take care of any assigned duties.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's all good. I'm ready for another contract.
I don't have anything for anyone in your rank. Check with Burrs Grokash in Shadenhall. He might have something.
Oh my God, it's finally time. Velwyn Benaris. Oh yeah, so we should talk about this because we will get the quests. This is a very interesting quest. Have you heard anything about Velwyn Benaris?
That layabout? You can find him wasting time at the Count's Arms.
Is that the quest I'm thinking? Oh, it's that quest. Oh. Okay, never mind. I thought it was a different one. Yeah, that's an interesting quest, too. Any rumors?
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city.
I was just doing my duty, sir. That's all.
You too.
Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye. All right, so now we get to go to my favorite city in all of the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion and see it in this new remastered light. And that is, of course, none other... What quest do we have? Oh, we're Spirits have lease. That is none other than all the way to the east here, Cheydinhall. And I want to start doing what I was doing with the hardest difficulty playthrough by walking into the front gates, not just jumping inside, because I kind of want to see how it all looks. So Black Waterside Stables, right outside of Cheydinhall. Gonna go over there, and yeah, Cheydinhall is my favorite, man. I am so excited to see how this looks in a new light. I love Cheydinhall. It's, I love the name of it. I love how it looks. I love the architecture. I love everything about it, basically. So, Black Waterside Stables, right here. Hello, horsies. And we're gonna wait until... Yeah, we're gonna wait a little bit of time so that we can see it in the daylight, because I want to see how this thing shines and gleams. So let's wait a little bit here. Okay, we got the front gates, and then I guess we'll talk to the guard just to see if he has anything interesting to say. Who is that? There's an NPC over there. I wonder if they're interesting. Maybe not. What up?
What can I do for you?
Hi. Gray Fox, Rodimus, Lex, and Rooters. Big old nothing. Into the giant Cheydinhall doors. Let's take a look. Oh my God. Like, the buildings feel taller, too. I don't know if they are, but just everything looks so much better. Like, you guys have to realize, man, I'm such, like, a visual person, so I know a lot. I honestly have never agreed with the whole idea, like, graphics doesn't make a game. Look, I get it. You don't need to have amazing graphics to have good gameplay and to have a game be impactful. I get it. Take a look at, like, The Return of the Obra Dinn. It has a very unique graphical style, but it's by no means, like, you know, mind-blowing graphics or anything like that. But The Return of the Obra Dinn is a phenomenal game. By the way, recommend it to literally anybody that's interested in, like, mysteries or puzzles sort of things. So yeah, you know, it's right. It's like, graphics don't need to make the game, but man, oh man, when a game looks beautiful, like, I'm not complaining either. You know what I'm saying? God, look at Cheydinhall. Oh, it looks so good, dude. I can't... it's so funny because, like, it's a video game, right? It's not the end of the world, but it's like, it does feel surreal that we are here able to play this game. It really does feel surreal. And I know I may just be like a, you know, a fanboy or whatever, but can't help how I feel about it, right? Yoink! So yeah, again, anytime there's a body of water, check and see. There's typically at least one Nern root somewhere. And it's always good to grab him. Hello. Hi! I feel like there's 2 in Cyrodiil, although I could be wrong. Anyways, we're looking for the Fighters Guild. And Cyrodiil is always the locale that I forget where the Fighters Guild is. By the way, let's take a look at this. Boarded up door to an abandoned house with an easy lock. Interesting. And they've got a well back here as well. You're just saying that? Okay, anyways, so yeah, where is the Fighters Guild? Okay, I'm gonna, like, burn this into my memory now. Because I want to figure this out. So I think it's on this side, away from the abandoned house, and I can see the red banners. Easy tip, by the way, for finding the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild. Always look for the banners, the red banners for the Fighters Guild, and then the Mages Guild is typically always right next to it. So I believe the Mages Guild is, like, maybe, like, right behind it. Blue banners as well, but here's the red banners of the Fighters Guild. So, in we go. In we go. And then here we're looking for an orc, I do believe. We have the name of an orc. We also have these porters, which do the porters actually help you yet?
Yes?
Yes. Rumors, and he can repair. Oh, interesting.
Let's see what we've got here.
So repair all for only 38 gold, which is actually a massive deal. But it's always basically good to try and repair first, because then you'll be getting armor skill. So we're going to go for that if we do have a repair hammer, which I'm not sure if we do. We may have utilized all of the repair hammers. In fact, I'm not seeing a single one, unless they're here. I swear they kind of move these around. They're kind of weird now. Yeah, I don't think we have a single repair hammer. Okay.
Go ahead, please.
I need to repair some stuff.
Can't go into
All right, so
battle
we're going to
with
hold
broken
square to repair all of our wares.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's go find Keld of the Isles. Bro, I don't know if I'm just gaslighting myself. How many new things did they add? I don't remember this guy.
Keld of the Isles, guardian of the Fighters Guild. And how did I achieve that high rank, you ask? Patience, caution. Slow and steady wins the race, my father always said. Careless fighters get one last white shirt and a box. Not me.
One last white shirt? The hell does that mean? Can you tell me anything about Cyrodiil?
I've settled down here. Nice place. Little slow, but it suits me. Burrs grow kosh as a bear sometimes, but I got thick skin. Doesn't bother me.
A bear sometimes, huh?
Farewell.
Goodbye. So there's Burrs Grokash, the Cyrodiil Fighters Guild chapter leader. Let's see how he looks and sounds.
You here looking for work, meat? Maybe you want a contract?
It's weird, you sound exactly like the guy behind you. I don't know why that is. What can you tell me about Cyrodiil?
This guild is going to hell in a hog cart. Look at what they give me. Keld of the Isles, Odinbar, both guardian rank? Pfft, useless.
Well, hopefully I'll be able to make you proud, Burrs Grokash. I'm looking for a contract.
I suppose I've got something for you. We need a weapons shipment delivered to Desolate Mine. That's your job.
Okay. No other information or anything, huh?
Move your ass, boot.
Yes, sir. Sorry, I just wanted to know more about what I was doing. But all right, you got it. Okay, so we got to deliver a weapons shipment to a mine, which is a Oblivion dungeon type that I always forget about. The mines. Very, I feel like a rarer Oblivion dungeon type, which, by the way, I haven't even mentioned yet. No, not this one. It's weird how it activates quests. I feel like it's a little glitchy, because I feel like it put this one as my main quest. I guess because we just didn't have a quest, that's why. Yeah, we didn't have a quest, so it made this the default, but we're looking for this one. And the Desolate Mine is located just outside of Cyrodiil, which would make sense. Anyways, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, so locations. How the heck did they do the locations? I'm really curious, because this is a thing that I've always been confused about in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Because people always say they love the exploration in the original Oblivion. And for me, the exploration in Skyrim was far better, because it was all handcrafted dungeons, and in my opinion was like really well done. And I've had debates with like my chat of like, you know, people arguing on the side of Oblivion's dungeons versus Skyrim's. And personally, I've never really like understood the appeal of Oblivion's dungeons as much as Skyrim's. To me, like Skyrim's is clearly the winner. But obviously everyone's entitled to their own opinions. All of that to say is that I always forget how Oblivion actually does its dungeons. Because if I remember right, a lot of them feel very randomly generated. And I don't know if they are, in fact, randomly generated, or if they just feel that way. If I remember correctly... Man, oh man, I didn't change the difficulty, right? Why is everything dying so easily now? Yeah, difficulty level is on Adept. I wonder if they changed this, because everybody was saying to make, Adept harder, I think, and then also Expert easier. Again, if it gets too easy, we'll just switch the difficulty, because I don't know why everything's dying so easily now. Might just be the mace, the Grim Retort. Yeah, the mace might just be super good. What's that in the distance over there? There's like a black spot. What the heck is that thing? That looks really creepy. It's like one of the... Oh. I think I know what that is. That looks really creepy. That almost looks like it shouldn't be there. Like it's like a tear in the the time-space continuum. Whoa! Look at the trolls! Why did he die in one hit? What the hell? I wanted to see him there. Why did he die in what the hell? Wow. Look at that man. They made his fur black as night. Holy crap. Yeah, he looks very like, he's got big pronounced pecs. Anyways, what I was saying was, yeah, I'm very curious to see if they changed the Oblivion dungeons whatsoever. I don't know if they did. Originally, I didn't have much want to explore everything because a lot of them just felt like, you know, rocky caves with like 15 different paths. It just didn't seem all that like interesting to me as opposed to Skyrim, which was all handcrafted. And even though some of them are very similar, it still felt like, you know, they were distinguished. So I don't know if they changed these or not. I would imagine they copied them. And so far, I think the dungeons we've seen have been more or less kind of copied and pasted. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. Brag, Grobog, and Rihanna.
You must be the reinforcement from the guild. Good. I hope you brought weapons for us.
Yo, what up? Indeed I did. Seems like there's goblins here.
Horrible creatures. And they've made this mine too dangerous for the workers. We're going to have to get rid of them.
Okay, I've brought you a weapon shipment.
You've made it, and just in time. We've got trouble with goblins here. I'll take the bow. You give the weapons to my other two men.
Okay, this was always interesting. You can kind of choose, like, what to give them, I think. So she takes the bow. I'm going to ask her again about the weapon shipment.
Get the weapons to the other men. Then we'll take care of the goblins.
Okay, I just want to see if you had any
Goodbye.
more to talk about. So then we've got Elidor.
Ah, you've got the weapons. Let's talk about that weapons shipment you brought.
What's up, Failer? Anything about these goblins?
Filthy animals. Some of my kinsmen are partial to them, but I find them reprehensible.
Some of your kinsmen are partial, like high elf? I'm assuming he's a high elf, right? It looks a bit high elvish. Some of them are partial to goblins? Why? Yes, I do have a weapon shipment.
Excellent. I long to sink a blade into some goblin flesh.
Don't we all? Give sword or a hammer? So I don't know. He definitely seems like a sword guy. I feel like elves in general are more swordy. And the other guy was an orc, right? And obviously orcs love blunt weapons typically. I'll give you this sword.
A blade. Fantastic. Let us take the fight to these vile creatures.
I don't think it really matters too much. It's weird how they did this. It almost seems like you're able to strategize a bit, but ultimately... I don't think it matters. It probably, like, it does go off of his blade skill, I would assume, so maybe you'll have a bit of an edge, but it's like, I don't think the 2 points of damage is going to matter ultimately, right?
No more needed for me. I have this fine blade with which I'll slaughter some of these miserable beasts.
Although I am curious, like, if he just hates the hammer if you give it to him. And then we've got an orc over here. Oh my god, this guy's, like, fully decked out. Brag Grobarg.
You're the one with the weapons shipment, right? Let's talk about that.
Let's do that. That sounds like a new voice too, almost. What do you think of goblins?
Only good goblin is a dead goblin. I like dead goblins.
That sounds new, right? That sounds like a new line. Yes, I do have the weapon shipment.
Good. I need a weapon. I'm looking forward to bashing some skulls in.
And the bashing is a good hint that we're going to give him the hammer.
A hammer. Excellent. Good for bashing in puny goblin skulls.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm good. I've got this hammer to bash in some goblin skull.
So, to just be an orc warrior and just be so happy and content bashing in skulls with a hammer. All right, let's go, fellers. Are you guys good? Oh, looks like we got to talk to her still. I've given weapons to the 3 Fighters Guild members. We should now clear the mine of goblins. We got an easy locked chest over here. So let's go ahead and do this. Did they copy this from ESO? Because from what I remember, ESO's lockpicking really looked a lot like that, didn't it? With like the much more condensed little kind of, you know, lockpicking mechanism. I feel like that looks very similar. Oh, that's right. Oh, that looks cool. That invisibility effect. Ooh, I love that. Or that might be chameleon, which would make more sense, actually. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I don't want to hit anybody by accident. All right, this is far too narrow. Let's go ahead and take out some people up ahead. Recently used pickaxe. We've got some dead miners in here, so it looks like the goblins have infested the mines. Reminding me of the Goblin Slayer anime. I love that. Savage Goblin. They just literally sit there staring at you with that little grin on them. Okay, Iron Mace. Ba, 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 ba. That's a pressure plate right there, so I'm going to step on it and then walk backwards. Somebody kidding me? I'm still draining abilities from somebody. By the way, I think you can keep these guys alive. I don't know if we're going to really care about it. I don't really know if it's going to do anything. But FYI, you can keep these people alive. So in this particular dungeon, yeah, the frame rate is dropping like crazy. Hoo boy. I guess from what I understand, that's just a thing with Unreal Engine 5, right? Apparently people have talked about that. Like with this Unreal Engine, it just has so much dynamic lighting or whatever the heck is going on that all games basically struggle with it. As far as I understand, again, I'm not a technical guy, so I don't know exactly how it works. Ooh, big old mace swing there to take him down. The Savage Goblin with steel arrows, which I should not have taken because we got 50 arrows and we're good. All right, that might be it. Nope, we got at least one more enemy in here. Down he goes. God, everything feels so heavier, this remaster, in a good way, like the Demon Souls remake again. Okay, miner with a recently used pickaxe. Did we take care of everything? Looks like there's 2 more passages here. The desolate mine is now clear of the goblins infesting it. I should return to Bursgrow Cache for payment. All right, well, there's still other passages, though. I would like to kind of see them. I don't think we're going to find anything significant. Oh, there's a little drop there. Wait, where does this go? Wait, there's a bunch of logs like in the Totora tunnel. I don't remember this. God, look at that lighting. Ugh, this feels so bizarre playing like Oblivion in this way. You know what I mean? Being so used to Oblivion looking like old. And there's nothing bad about looking old, but to see a game like this in a new light, it's exciting to say the least, man. Okay, I don't think we've been down here because I would have seen that chest. I do believe it's another chest as well. Some gold and some lockpicks. And that was one of my negatives about the original Oblivion, actually, is that there's not much incentive, at least for me, to fully explore caves and stuff, typically, just because a lot of the time you are just going to find a chest with, like, gold, maybe a gem, maybe some lockpicks. Oblivion loot in general just typically, to me, feels very, like, randomized, but not in a great way, if that makes sense. Now, I know that's not everybody's opinion. I know some people, again, absolutely love exploration in Oblivion. But that was kind of one of my negatives about it, so I don't know if they've changed any of that in terms of exploration. That seems like a hardy task, so if I had to assume, I would think that they just copied and pasted all the dungeons and locations over to the remaster. I don't know, though. I've been extremely pleasantly surprised with, like, a lot of the changes, so maybe they have it. Maybe they did actually change some stuff, and we will see it, because I do want to explore every single location in this game.
Well, they're all taken care of now. Good work there, soldier. Get back to Grokash and get your payment.
Will do. What do you think about the dead goblins?
Looks like we got them all. Good work, soldier. The miners will be able to get back to work. You should head back to Burrs and find another contract.
And if I remember correctly, I think some of these guys
going.
can die.
Well done, my friend. This mine is once again safe for the miners.
Oh, he's got a hardy beard, too.
It is good that we've taken care of them, though they smell worse dead than alive.
Yeah, it's probably a veritable miasma of
Sweet.
stink. What up?
That was some good goblin bashing. What else you need?
I just want to hear your unique voice lines.
Lots of them dead, just like it should be.
Indeed, even though they're related to orcs.
Not bad.
Actually, I'm not sure if that's a thing or not. There's a Daedric prince that basically, if I remember correctly, is the Daedric prince of the Outcast. So I think he likes goblins, he likes orcs. He's literally like the orcish Daedric prince. So yeah, I feel like there's a connection to orcs and goblins, but I'm not sure. Maybe there's not. I don't exactly remember that. Anyways, we're headed back to Cyrodiil, where there is so much fun, and oh my god, there's like these pockets of major things that I'm so excited to start, but I'm just having to like press it way deep down in my mind. I can't even think about it because it's like there's a guild that is represented in Cyrodiil
Leave me alone.
that I am so excited to experience, but I'm gonna bury it down deep. Vaurelius would be a fighter boy first. Fighters Guild against not my favorite guild, but great guild. They're all good in this game. But yeah, we got to work up to the good stuff. So where it? Ooh. So you can see there, it's a hard locked display case, and those are ebony items in there, which is great. But they might be replicas. In fact, they probably are replicas. So we're not going to care about it too much. Where is this dude? It looks like he just came down from upstairs or something. Although it looks like we're at the top floor. Where did you come from? Oh, and he's got a glass mace too, which looks awesome. Just a huge jewel of like emerald, even though it's glass.
Haven't you taken care of that weapon shipment yet? Those weapons won't deliver themselves.
That I have, Burrs. That I have. I've completed the contract.
You got the weapons there and cleared the mine with no casualties. Better than I expected from you. Here's your reward and a little bonus.
Oh, yeah, interesting. So we get 200 gold, which is not much unless he gives us something else, which he doesn't. So what's the bonus? Like 50 gold? That's piddly. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they can die. So if they don't die, you do get more gold, which is interesting to say the least. Am I able to advance yet?
Looks like it's time for a promotion. Due to your performance, I name you Journeyman of the Fighters Guild.
Heck yeah. Journeyman the Fighters Guild. And I'm going to take a look at the little trophy icons, too. Little fist with 2 stars there. Do you have another contract for me, Burrs?
You're needed in Coral. Report to Velena Daunton. She's got some duties for you to take care of.
Oh, Vanilla Wonton calls for
Take
us.
care.
Bye! So yeah, it's interesting how the Fighters Guild goes because Coral is kind of the main Fighters Guild zone. So as we do some contracts here or there, we'll have to come back to Coral in order to get like the bigger stuff. Because Vanilla Wonton and Modron Orain are major characters. So Coral is going to be up here. And we're going to fast travel to the Coral North Gate. And that'll also be where we end this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Man, oh man, it's a crazy time. Like, the response to this series, all the hype around this channel and the series, obviously, has been such a breath of fresh air, man. Like, I really have been doing my absolute best, at least in my mind, with, like, all the other stuff we were doing. But, you know, obviously, when a new game comes out that your fans are interested in, that you're interested in, you know, it's another level of hype. So it has been so much fun experiencing this, and I just want to say a big thanks again. I don't want to overthank people because I hate falling into that kind of habit of, like, just saying thank you too much. Like, I want to focus on the quality of the content, but I do want to say thank you, everybody, for watching this series, giving it a shot. A lot of people returning back to the channel. A lot of people are new. Whoever you are, thanks so much for watching this series. It has been truly an absolute joy seeing this game. I'm so glad they did it well, and I'm so glad they shadow dropped it. So, much more to come. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one. Friendly reminder, you can hit join under the video if you'd like to get these videos early. Big thank you to our members, and big thank you to our patrons. And thank you for watching. Bye-bye.